Hi everybody, happy Saturday, welcome back to Staying Salty. My name is Hannah, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about CF community and a few disclaimers. Video quality is like this because I am somewhat sick / pretty sick right now, and if you hear like yelling or music, there's another football game today, and this is a college house, so that's why, but it's fine. Okay, so CF community. I never really was a part of the CF community other than doing like fundraisers and stuff until I met my friend Alex. And I met Alex at the hospital when I was a freshman in high school, and she had cystic fibrosis too. And that's the same time that I met my other friend Eileen. And I met Alex. She added me on Facebook, and then she added me to these CF groups on Facebook, which are basically just a big group full of a bunch of people with CF, and they post like pictures and jokes and questions and like rant about cystic fibrosis, and we support each other and stuff. And the first group I was ever a part of was called CFers Unite. I remember it. And once I got into that group, I was just like shocked because I didn't realize that this whole like world existed where I could be understood. And it's not like I ever really felt misunderstood by my peers. It's just like they didn't 100% get it because they couldn't, because they didn't have cystic fibrosis. So I would like talk to my mom about it and be like, this is so cool, I can't believe I've never like done this before. And my mom would be like, honestly, I was a little bit scared to introduce you to the cystic fibrosis community because when you're part of it, like, people pass away really frequently, and I didn't want that to make you sad. I didn't want you to get close to people who would just end up passing away. And I was like, oh, that made me sad. But like, I get it. She was protecting me as a mother, you know? And since then, I have definitely experienced what she was talking about. Alex and Eileen, I've mentioned this before, but they both passed away within 2 months of each other when I was a junior in high school. They were 18 and 16, and that was like, and I knew them in real life. And then now I had this just extended network of all these people online that I knew, and it seems like they pass away, you know, at least once a month, because there's more of us than we realize. There's thousands and thousands of us out there. And once you get to know a bunch of them, you know, we're all sick and we all have an expiration date. But to me, it's worth it because I love being a part of this community. I love having a place to turn to with questions. I love answering other people's questions. I love cystic fibrosis memes and jokes. I love making new friends. I love just talking medicine and not having to explain like what it is that medicine does. It's just like not having to explain yourself is such a luxury that we don't experience in our everyday life because we can't, because we're contagious to each other. So that's my kind of online, or my, I guess, basically just Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter cystic fibrosis community experience. Another thing I've experienced is being a part of the CF Foundation's, community blog. I've written 2 blog posts on there before, and when the CF Foundation shares them and people read them and leave comments, it gets me, especially when like parents of younger children with cystic fibrosis comment on it and say that like, I've really helped assure them that the future isn't necessarily so bleak for their child. Like, that brings tears to my eyes, like, every time. I love being, obviously I love being here for people with cystic fibrosis, but I love being here for parents to children with cystic fibrosis, because I want to communicate with them and let them know that it's okay, and let them know that the most important thing to them in the entire world, aka their child, has a chance, and it's not just all darkness, because it's not. There's a chance. So I love that. And then the last thing about the cystic fibrosis community that I love is YouTube. It is so fun. Some of you guys know that before I was on this channel, Staying Salty, I had my own channel, and I still do. It's called Hannah Breathes, and I'll link it in the description box if you want to visit it. And getting comments on there or emails, because I leave my information in the description box, it's just so cool. And like, having people tell me that my video helped them, or that they learned something from my video, like people who don't have cystic fibrosis, they learned something. It's so rewarding, because I feel like we all are coming from these different experiences, and we all have different things to share, that it just doesn't make sense to keep them to ourselves, And like, you have things to share that I have no idea about, and if you share them, then that could keep me healthier, that could keep me happier, and make my quality of life better. So I love making YouTube videos for that reason, and obviously Staying Salty is just like the epitome of cystic fibrosis community cooperation, because we just have these just solid, kind, hardworking CFers on this channel who want to make a difference, and who are like doing something, like really doing something that makes a difference, like making videos that are shareable, because we can't interact in person. So it's like, what else can we do for the community? We can make videos, and I just love this channel for that reason, because we all just want to help you guys, and we want you to help us too. Like, we want comments, we want to know what you think, we want to know what you want to see. It's a two-way street, and I think we can we can all just really help each other through increased communication, and just being really open with each other about our experiences. And that is where I will leave it today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Ooh, it's getting loud out there. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye. It didn't stop. It didn't.